Let's go.
Welcome to episode 8 of What Is This Podcast. I am Pepper 5.
I'm Victor.
And today we're talking about the Baba Yao. Mr. Who?
The OG.
The OG.
Wait, I have to say, how are you doing after such a shambolic week?
The OG. Okay. Me, I don't know. My week has just been meh.
For the lack of a better word, I don't know. Yeah, this week has been good. The World Cup hype.
For the lack of a better
up.
word, it has been good.
Yeah.
Okay.
The World Cup fever is catching.
I think that's the only thing I'm looking forward to.
The World
Cup.
Yeah, because it's a pretty exciting time for football fans.
Even I'm not looking forward
People
to which
like
team will win. I'm just looking for the action
and the hype of
the emotions,
yeah.
the hype.
Countries are pitted
the
against
cluelessness of girls.
Yo, so
okay, that's being sexist.
No, but
okay.
But our friends at USIU who, wait, what's the name? I don't know.
USIU who?
Yeah. So one of and it's my friend Sharon. So she was saying.
Tell us.
She was they were talking about the World Cup, and they were like, "Oh, so what team do you support?" Sharon is like, Real Madrid.
Wow.
Yeah. Then, so it
listen. If you don't know details about something, it's rather you say I don't support anything,
or just say you support the player,
or you say Harambee Stars.
Yeah.
Even though we were kicked out.
We had to play qualifiers so that we can play qualifiers for the World Cup. That's how trash we are.
There you go.
But anyway.
But shout out to Sharon. Real Madrid it's going to win. Even me, if you ask me, I'm supporting Real.
So, okay,
we are joined by Sam.
We're joined by Sam.
He's our producer for today.
Yeah. You don't even know, like, we've had a rough week as what is this, but anyway, it's good. So, Papa Jones, aka
finally
Jones,
he dropped something
AKA,
for the industry.
AKA who else? What's his other AKAs?
Baba Yao.
Julius Yego, aka Omolo.
Mr. Shtick.
Mr. Wanjiko and Akinyi.
Wanjiru
and Akinyi. So he dropped his album. But I must say, I was not impressed.
Why?
With the rollout.
Oh, the rollout.
So apparently it was supposed to drop on 12th June, which is his birthday. And it didn't drop on 12th June.
Cause
and
of reasons best known
to him. But
not to him, to anyone who understands how the industry works.
But speculations, as we speculate here at What Is This, we are made to understand that, not made to understand, we can speculate that he was in last minute contract negotiations with an app, with Boomplay,
a streaming service
to drop the album exclusively. And so it dropped one day after it was supposed to on Boomplay exclusively for 24 hours. Which I must say is such a turn off.
Yeah, if he announced that, my problem is not even that he released it on Boomplay first, exclusively.
Yeah.
My problem is just that he was backtracking. He announced that
it will drop on 12th.
Yeah.
And even on his Instagram, he had said that it's dropping the whole album.
His birthday.
Yeah, and he said it's dropping later on today. On 12th, he said later on today on all stores. To go ahead and backtrack. Just not to release it. And then but
Baba Yao,
he finally released it.
Baba Yao, I know you throw money at shows and all that, but you need to be a man of your words.
So that was a shambolic rollout, to say the least. Because even the exclusive release was, I don't know. And another thing that I didn't, why I'm saying it was a shambolic rollout, is the track list that he put on his Instagram. Is completely different from what we got.
The arrangement
of the songs. But I checked the Boomplay, not the Boomplay app, the Boomplay webpage that hosts the album, and it was similar to the
original
track list that is on his Instagram.
This just goes to show that he wasn't really sure if he's gonna get that Boomplay check.
Yeah.
So he released that one first.
And then now on Spotify and Apple Music,
released it later on.
the track list is completely not the wrong way, but it's not the same as what is on.
Because Testimony was the first one.
Testimony was the first one,
and I had even predicted that would be like an intro.
It was, even when you listen to it in the album, in the context of the album, it is a fitting intro. Yeah. But now he went ahead and put it as maybe the 10th song on the album that he.
Thoughts on the album?
At first, when I listened to it, I thought it was. I liked it. I liked it because Calligraph has grown as an artist. He from what he used to the Julius Siego vibes and the this Ojolegba remix he did.
Yeah.
Mazishi he's grown, and one of the qualms I had with Calligraph for the longest time was that most of his music was from remixes and redoing other people's songs, which I never and beats. Yeah, which I never really liked because sorry. And his nigga motif is there and can make him fire beats, but he's not making him fire beats. And then now you have to keep on using other people's songs. So I never really gravitated towards Calligraph for that reason. But with this new album, I can comfortably say that it's quite impressive. From it's hefty. It's a big chunk of music to listen to. New music actually. 17 songs. But we are in the era of streaming, which 17 songs makes sense.
Makes sense for the check. Because to Kanye he'll drop 7.
And
comfortably.
And you won't do anything. Yeah. You'll have to listen to the 7 and be content.
Migos will drop
24.
Yeah, 24 to be precise.
Chris Brown will drop 45.
Exactly. And 12 will go platinum.
More than that's good for streaming because all those
the more the merrier.
All those songs can fit into, even from this Calligraph album, all these songs I can fit them into very different playlists that I have, which I think is the strategy that they use with putting out many songs. Because now let's get into the music.
No, let me first of all speak on my thoughts on the album first.
Oh yeah,
what are your thoughts? So first things first, the cover looks very dark. It looks very dark, which is fitting to his persona. He's very he portrays himself as very thuggish, very
he's the leader of the Cali cartel.
Yeah. He portrays himself to be the toughest guy around.
Yeah.
So that fits perfectly. Okay, so the first thing I looked were the features. That's usually the first thing I look.
Yeah.
And I personally was complaining previously that Calligraph has reached a saturation point of the Kenyan market and he needs to expound. And he needs to look for other markets. Yeah.
And his capital is very low.
So there's nothing that made me more happy than the features. He has YC on. He has Mr. Easy, which is a definite banger. By the way, Calligraph, we should have visuals for that song.
The one with Mr. Easy?
Yeah.
Wait, as we get into the music,
listen. KO. Those are two bosses, if you not notice. Calligraph has his own label. KO has his own label. So those are two bosses. That's a boss move.
Blue Ink Corporation.
Another thing I liked was Kenyans are also there. There's Sagini, someone from his own label. Yeah. There's Fena.
A protege, to say.
Fena is not a protege.
Sagini is Calligraph's protege.
Yeah. Okay. There's Fena, and then there's Timmy Blanco. Part of the rap duo.
There's two features whom I don't recognize here. Esco and Ria.
Me too.
Are they?
I think Esco is Jamaican from the vibe I was getting it.
Or West African maybe. It could be,
I don't know.
That Jamaican language has been
vibe.
Yeah, that Jamaican vibe has been hijacked by.
We'll do a research on that.
Yeah, we'll tell you guys next week, or we'll link it in the description.
The problem with these things, maybe he just took someone from
anywhere.
Or maybe these people he started off with, but then they were doing the reggae. Him was doing rap, so he decided to put them on his first album.
So
we can start on the in-depth review of the album. Track one
is called Instagram Girls, which talks about Instagram girls.
If you're an Instagram girl and you're listening to this, tell us.
Because, okay.
Down at the comments.
The first thing I noticed with Instagram girls is it has a dance beat, which, well, given the previous track list, didn't make sense for this song to start the album on Spotify and Apple Music.
Mm-hmm.
The version of the album that's on Spotify and Apple Music. I felt like I was thrown into the album too fast.
Okay.
Because it's a dance beat, and it tells a story, which is another amazing thing about this album.
Personally, I think he's talking about where he met Kashi.
Using Instagram girls.
I don't know. This album has so much of his personal life.
Yeah.
That it's so hard to tell.
But that's good because it's the first album I've listened to and where
it's not bad at all.
A rapper is being, even a Kenyan, is being introspective and talking about his personal life, his struggles with this and that, his past relationships and all that. There was a line there that I didn't really like. He was talking about, I thought she was Lupita, and then the ad-lib is Wakanda. And I'm like, as in some of those lines.
You like politicking, but
no, there's some of those lines.
What's wrong with putting Lupita and Wakanda in one sentence?
Because it's not the only time he did it on the album.
That's the only thing. So if I say Gucci and flip-flops and I say it twice,
no, okay, but I understood he's capitalizing off, but it's clever wordplay. Lupita and Wakanda is an ad-lib. Yeah, it makes sense, but
I like his storytelling abilities.
But I think, let me tell you, and another thing I noticed about this song being the open of the album is we have not seen this very much, except a previous song he did, this song with Timothy that Kasayole. He somehow showed his vocal prowess by. He was singing a bit. He wasn't doing a lot of singing on that song, but he was, at least you could see him trying to sing. But on these like Instagram girls, he's gone full blown. He's doing the hook by himself. He's singing, which is a good step, which is why one of the reasons why I'm saying that he has grown as an artist.
So for Instagram girls, is it a skip or a play?
Play it. Okay. It's a nice dance.
Next track,
song.
No Change featuring Fena.
It's talking about generational, especially, and societal vices. So he's talking about sponsors, drugs, and other things, and
slay queens,
and such things that are relevant to the society, the current Kenyan society. Politics, and even the generation. Politics.
Yeah,
how those niggas play us. So No Change is one of those songs.
Personally, I think he even, there's a line he was talking about. I was denied a visa to go perform with
Yeah, he was. I think it was one of those festivals that he was supposed to go to perform at. We'll never know which because he hasn't told us.
I mean, you're Baba Yao. How can you?
And he has an accent, an American one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's your management needs to work on that.
I don't know how.
Personally, that's a play. And plus the Fena feature really gave.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Did the Fena feature help things?
Yeah, she brought her sing rap style that complements the general feel of the song. Yeah.
Yeah, and also another thing that I liked about this song, maybe this is not even something that many people will think about, but I have realized from listening to a lot of Kenyan music, Kenyans don't curse a lot in their songs, but Fena here went. And we might not notice even when Kenyans curse right now because we listen to a lot of music that has curse words. But I realized Fena was using how she introduces the chorus. She's like fuck something, all these niggas, as in some explicit shit that you'll normally not hear.
Fena is experimenting,
but
let her experiment.
And Fena is phenomenal. The third song, Gwala, featuring YC. From Nigeria.
Yeah. Western superstar.
We didn't even know that YC could rap before this. I did.
Personally, I didn't know.
So we didn't know.
Me, I knew YC as from Too Much Sauce,
Too Much Juice. But it's all.
But he gave Calligraph a run for his money.
On here.
Yeah.
And even
actually, if I never read it was YC, he has a foreign accent. It doesn't sound Nigerian.
Really?
He doesn't sound Nigerian. He does. I think YC is one of those cool niggas. Like,
Yeah, and
he doesn't even. He's like from UK.
the thing I liked about this song is the production on it was good because it's a trap beat of sorts, and it's really up tempo, and it just, and then Calligraph is still on that turn me up on the headphones motif. He said,
Yo, motive. You need
the levels right.
No, you need to fix Calligraph's for
headphones before recording. Yeah, get your levels right.
Because he says this how many times
Very
in the
many
album?
times.
Motif.
Motif, bana. This engineer is failing, and it's even before the album. Even kina the Ojo leg band.
Yeah.
Motif was still being told to turn off the headphones. Motif, my nigga.
Motif.
Get your levels.
You can't be told once, twice.
On the entire
Turn
album, you're being told to turn up the headphones. My nigga,
We might
turn
as
up.
well.
What is the headphones, mwisho?
We might as well call the album Motif. Turn up the...
Hey, but shout out to Motif. He's held it down for Calligraph for long.
Yeah.
Hey, that's Gwala. The lyrical content of the song?
It's talking about money. Gwala is another name for money. Mm-hmm. And these are two braggadocious rappers.
Yeah.
Or people who live braggadocious lives. Because we all know that Calligraph is not known for hiding his wealth.
Yeah.
All that. He
there's,
flaunts it.
There's even a song.
So it's only right he had a song talking about money.
Yeah.
And besides, rappers talk about money, how they can fuck your bitch, how they fucked a bitch and bought them Chanel. So it was only right for a song to talk about money. Yeah. Next track, make babies.
Let me tell you.
Do you think this guy is another Drake? He has some babies. I don't know.
Produced by the one and only Magic's Anger on the beat.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, let me tell you what.
Techno's small brother.
Yeah, let me tell you. Now that you've said Techno's small brother, this song, the guitar there, the melody, there's a part of the guitar melody that sounds like Go by Techno. And I actually had to pause the song and listen to Go.
Yeah, you asked me. Does Techno have production credits on this
album? Yeah, because it sounds like, I wouldn't be surprised if Techno played the guitar on this song. But I don't know who played the guitar, but whoever played the guitar.
Do people even play guitars?
Yeah.
These days everything is on the computer.
No, they do. They play like for such songs they actually play the guitar because it's like the synth feel and the human feel is so different. You can actually tell when it's been played by hands and this has been played by somebody. And it's quite amazing. That's why I'm thinking it's Techno who played it. Until I'm told who played it, I'll stick to Techno is the one who played the...
Why Techno? It's like you're saying it's only Techno who can play a certain type of sound.
That melody, the melody that was there was really reminiscent of Go by Techno.
Sure.
But another thing I liked about Make Babies is, at least for once, Calligraph has expanded his content.
Fatherhood.
He has expanded his content. For once, he's talking about something that's not... at least he's talking to a girl and telling her, let's make babies or some shit like that.
The story of Cadidon. Okay, now
what's his girlfriend's name? Cashdon.
You told me they broke up.
They did break up.
Cadidon. Okay, let's just continue. Now you know.
Even another thing, this song is, when you listen to it, unless Magic Senga had put the tag there, nobody will know that Magic Senga produced that beat. It's so different from the current crop of beats that he is doing or that we can
Beat pack. Calligraph probably called him, hey Magix,
come to the studio, don't send me your shit.
Yeah, I need something new, something fresh. And Magix was like, okay, I got you.
Yeah, and
let me work on this.
A fire beat, because those Magic Senga beats that we can hear now.
And the content,
we'll talk about
I think
that.
He was just being cheeky on this.
Yeah, but it's a good song. Yeah. I actually like it. Listen to the song.
But me personally, I would skip it.
Okay.
Just because of Magix. I have this perspective that Magix has one similar sound. I will not give it a chance.
Yeah, because of
at first, when I hear just that Magix Enga tag, I'll just think this is just another one of... I'm not saying that Magix... It's just that his style is so repetitive and it's everywhere.
Yeah. We'll talk about Magic Senga later on. in the show today.
Okay, the next single, now you know.
Now you know.
Which is it the first single of the album?
Up to now, it's the only single from the album. Like, that's the only song featuring Rostam from Tanzania.
It's the only song with a video too, right?
Yeah, from the album, yes.
I mean, how many does it have numbers? Is it doing numbers?
Yeah, it's approaching 1 million 1 month ago.
Rostam is from Tanzania.
It's a duo from Tanzania. And
okay.
The feature was nice, and I actually felt like Rostam challenged Calligraph to rap in a better way, because they are rapping in Swahili. But I think that's one of the things that makes Calligraph such a dope rapper, because he can flow in any language.
He can switch it up.
Because even when the Pochinene remix, the Rayvanny song, he really tears it up in Swahili before getting into English and killing it. And so that's one.
I think he was just trying to prove to his nemesis.
Yeah.
Lifelong nemesis. that
Arch
nemesis. That he can rap in both. And even he can rap in the Luo.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah. So there was what's the next song? I say featuring Racy, also produced
my long time crush. Racy. There was a time I thought Racy was off the music thingy.
She was off the music thing for a minute. There were even stories that
she's back.
She was in rehab. What? Rehab?
Yeah, she was rehabbed.
She was in rehab and all that. So I think I actually liked hearing this from her, getting new music from her, or I don't know but at least hearing her voice in a song. And also this song, the thing I liked about it, apart from the Magic Sanga production, is also different on this one. And again, it is it talks about there's a part where they are call and response type of thing, where
they're sharing a verse.
Yeah, they're sharing a verse, which was super dope.
It's like a duet.
Yeah, like a duet. But Calligraph is not singing; he's just rapping.
Yeah.
So I says, damn, that's a good.
Personally, I still like Racy, so that's a play for me.
Okay.
Beat It. Let me give you my opinion on Beat It.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is just outright talking about the girlfriend, the ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, because he's talking about how she was bringing niggas to the house.
This is fun. You know, if you're an OG, you never confess that you've been cheated on.
But thugs also cry.
They cry, but you never say it on a song until you cheated on me.
But it's been cool now. It's been cool for a minute. Lil Uzi Vert, Jay-Z being vulnerable. All this.
Lil Uzi is not a thug. Come on. Okay, although he bet reach the kid up. But look at, have you seen Calligraph? That guy is huge. And Calli clearly was heartbroken, and you could feel the pain in the delivery of the heartfelt lyrics.
That's true. Even how the
delivery, even just, you can have lyrics about someone breaking up or breaking your heart. Yeah, but how he delivered them, we were like, damn. Yeah.
I was actually like, okay, I never knew you had gone through so much pain.
Relax.
Calligraph Jones.
Calligraph. OG, like you said in Instagram, girl. Just go DM whichever girl. You have money.
No, on IG he was talking about some Shanim.
There are so many girls, trust me. That girl, she's called Kashi.
Yeah.
That one was just a bygone. Now look, me, you can employ me right now. I become your connoisseur. I look for you girls. The pimp. So you're Caliban. You're part of a cartel. You're talking about you being faced by a lady. Nah, it's okay. But it's good we saw you that side of Calligraph.
I think that's another thing. Back to being him growing as a music, because I feel like as an artist you need to be vulnerable at times to let people know that you're also human, because he had as you're saying, he has the persona of the OG, of being the leader of the Cali cartel and all that bullshit.
It's like Undertaker crying.
Some things we don't need to see, but when we see them, we appreciate you for showing them to us.
Yeah,
it shows you, it makes you connect to the artist in a better way.
The next song, Go Hard featuring Esco, I think is the most boring song on the collection.
The only thing I noticed about that song, let me tell you, because it passed me by. To your point, it's quite It's a lackluster track. It's
not
it's
even
a
lackluster. Okay, it's
it's a filler.
it's like those reggae songs that you skip.
But the most amazing thing from this song is he was saying that there was a Game of Thrones sample on there where he's talking about.
I hope he paid for that.
I don't know. HBO will have to come for his ass if he did.
If they do, his career is over.
No, because all that was sampled was Grandmaster Pycelle. Do you know who the fuck that is?
I do not watch Game of Thrones.
Damn. Okay, so he says the small council grows smaller, and Sassy says not small enough. That's the part they sampled. They just sampled the small council grows smaller. So that's a Game of Thrones sample that I had from there.
Well, for people who are looking for Easter eggs, there you have it, courtesy of Victor.
Yeah, those are random things that you hear in the album. Yeah. Oh wait, this Esco guy, we don't know whether he's Kenyan or from.
First of all, when we were speculating, we thought it was DJ Esco.
We thought it was DJ Esco. But because it's an Esco we don't know, we just have to go on and listen to them. But yeah, it's a good feature. He I think because I felt he added some soul onto the song. Next song is Testimony featuring Sagini.
A label signee to Blue Ink.
Blue Ink Corporation. This Testimony I feel like should have, because
it sounds like an intro.
Yeah.
Calligraph, who was arranging your
shit on Apple Music and Spotify?
Listen, Bana.
Come on. No one, bruh. You made us wait for the album only to bring it, to release it to the other stores with a fucked up
lineup.
Like, hey,
listen, Bana. Callis was proclaiming his achievements in a testimony of getting his cars and houses. And explained to his fans why he delayed his album backed by a soulful vocals of Sagini.
Oh yeah, even he was.
Sagini was a guy who was in Mazaronga remix.
Yeah, the remix.
Yeah,
and even he has a verse on the Calicatel song.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, let me be honest. I've not listened to that song.
It's trash. Don't listen to it. It has everyone.
But what I like about that guy is a youngin, so
he's just a young nigga.
Calligraph, it's good you uplift such people.
Yeah.
Because they'll reach a time you exhaust the industry. Safaricom is no longer booking you, but Sagini will be booked.
And that's put him in a 360.
Wow, now you're getting advice.
No, so that when that check doesn't come,
yeah,
you can
exploit him.
Yeah, you can exploit the check. Not.
Thank you for depleting our youth. Our youth.
Complicated.
Featuring Ria. That one. Ria? I don't know. It's like a note to self, though. It felt like a note to self.
But he's still talking. He's still on that societal vices, and especially he touches on corruption, asking how the Kenyan prominent freedom fighters would feel about the current state of
the Tomboya.
He mentioned Dedan Kimathi.
Yeah, is this what they died for?
Yeah. Which was, I felt some way, because he's talking about it's complicated. And I feel like the songs that he's sang on, he's done a good enough job to be good. Like, it's good enough that it's just good. But the songs that he's featured, he has features that are singing, brings out his message more. It brings the message is more coherent when other people are singing and he's just rapping. So that's a plus. The feature on this song is a plus. Next song is
The Two Bosses. Don't know. From the guy from down south.
KO, Mr. Cash Time himself.
Josie for Life.
Wow.
And from the guy from East
Africa.
OG.
Julius Yego.
Hey. These are two bosses. I wonder. I don't know if they recorded in one studio.
I don't think they did. You can even hear the mixing is different.
Oh, okay. I can't hear, but okay. I'll go with it.
The KO mix, because when he started drafting, I was like, it sounds so. I actually had to pause and look at what song he was playing, because just how it sounds different from Calligraph.
It has even the language of KO, the native language.
Yeah, of course.
These
That's
are
the
two
thing with this
bosses.
but this is the thing with this South Africans.
yeah, that's
they
what I
never
noticed.
shy away from using their language in their
But their
music.
language is so dope. Like, have you
Just
ever
sounds
had
good.
K.O.C. trapping in the whatever they use?
I don't know what language he speaks. What does he speak?
That one.
But those niggas have
that one.
11 national languages.
11?
11.
Yeah, that one.
Zulu,
Let's say,
Xhosa. I don't know if it has a click sound, but it's XHOSA.
Yeah.
That language, Afrikaans, English, all those languages are national languages. So you can find somebody who speaks like even 4 languages. And that's why people like MT can, when they're rapping, they can switch it up. Yeah, they can
trap.
You hear, and then it's like, oh, even Cassper, Nyovest, AK is the only ones who just once in a while you hear an African word. Like he doesn't go for phrases. But yeah, so something of the sort.
Yeah.
That feature from KO, the last line.
They should do a video. Trust me. And it will be spend that money you throw to the crowd. Spend it.
Sell a Range Rover and do the fucking video.
No, he should not sell it. He should do shows first.
Yeah, do shows.
Do shows.
Do you think
accrue money? Do a very expensive music video because you're teaming up with KO.
And this song is dope.
KO's visuals are off the roof, off the top.
I actually like, this is one of the best songs on this album. Or better songs.
You think
Let's say
so?
better songs.
My next song is the best song in the album.
What song is this?
Superwoman.
Featuring
Mr. Easy. Zagadat. Mr. Zagadat.
Zagadat. Pour Me Water. Mr.
Yeah.
Legover.
All those.
That's the nigga featured on this song.
This is another side of Kali I never thought there will be. I think this song is for the ladies personally.
But I felt like the feature was forced. Like I didn't feel the chemistry.
Nothing. Who is forcing who?
The calligraph, that's not his vibe, I felt.
He had, as much as he's a rapper, he has to attract different audiences.
He does.
So this one is for the ladies. As much as you feel it's forced, the ladies will it.
It's not forced from the idea of the song. It's forced from the music itself. Like the beat that was being used for the song, the guitar that.
If this was a single,
it will have gone.
The album will have been doing numbers even in Nigeria.
Yeah, but maybe they should release a video for this.
A video for it and proper promo for it.
Yeah, this is a song that Mr. Easy's part and the whole song in general, just the beat and all that, is something enjoyable in the club. It's all Nigerian songs are, but this one is actually on that Mr. Easy vibe, that Legova. Yo, by the way, Mr. Easy played us. Legova and Pour Me Water, they sound exactly the same. As in, if you listen to them side by side, you can, and you told this is the same song, you'll be like, okay.
It's because of the beat or vocals?
The beat, the guitar, the way the guitar is being played, it just sounds the same, and even the drums. As in, it's like, which came before the other?
Legova.
Legova was the first song. Yeah. So I think he repeated. Wow. He repeated. He just.
But I think Nigerians are known for that.
Using the.
Tekno has 2 identical songs.
What's that?
Off. When he was starting to pop. I don't know the names though.
Rara.
Not Rara. Way before Rara. Like he was dancing. I've forgotten the name of that song. But they look there. It's just that he switched the drum pattern.
Just that.
Everything else is the same.
So, Superwoman featuring Mr. Easy, a banger.
Definite. Actually, before you do the KO one, you should do Mr. Easy.
Yeah.
If you want this album to do numbers, as much as it is speaking about yourself and all that.
Yeah.
If you want to go commercial on this,
release that.
Release a good video for this.
Yeah. The next song is
All the Way Up.
A braggadocious track?
Not really. So? He was he's just talking about how his dreams back when he was not making money off his art, and looking at it now, he's making, I don't know, 1 million in a week.
Easy though.
Yeah.
Easily.
Or
from shows.
I thought you asked, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's say not shows. Okay, let's say it's a show. But rappers are known to be professional liars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one.
It's like Lil Pump telling us, I don't know what he made He bought a house worth 4 million the other night, and he still has money to buy chains.
After J. Cole's pep talk.
Yeah, but rappers are known to be professional liars. You cannot have a chain on my neck. It's $250,000. That's 25 million Kenyan shillings.
That's a lot of money.
Okay, there are people who can afford that, but
even the OG, the thing.
Those chains, I don't think that's the worth of.
No, you know actually what the thing is. Even the watches, the way they say it's flooded out, ups,
yeah,
it actually loses worth. The watch falls. The value of the watch falls when you.
Yeah, if you put a Rolex and you put it on diamonds, the resale value will go down.
Lower, much lower than if you just bought the watch and
wore it.
That's.
But if you sell it to a rapper who has the same mindset, it's still worth.
Yeah.
It's still worth a lot.
They like. That's why even those watches by themselves are expensive, but once you add
presidential rollies are damn expensive, though.
Yeah, they are. But now once you add you flood it out.
If you flood it out, just sell it to Lil Pump.
He'll buy it.
Yeah.
Happily. Alright, what's the next song?
G like that. He goes all in, rapping really fast. I don't know why.
Let me say, I zoned off after this. I fell asleep.
Why?
All the way up. I don't know, it's too long. The album is too long, and after Superwoman,
he's trying to get his streaming
numbers up. Yeah. But I haven't.
You can't blame him.
Okay. No, okay, G like that.
Yeah, he's rapping really fast, like some twister shit. For foreshadowing how his album will be nothing but a classic.
Yeah, he already said that.
Yeah, he was foreshadowing. His delivery on this is really aggressive, though.
But you know all this.
He's really aggressive.
What song is that?
G like that.
G like that.
Yeah.
But you know when I look at the track list that he put out on Instagram and the boom play track sequence, this album makes a lot of sense. Blessings being the first song. I mean, Testimony being the first songs. Blessings, G like that. As in, it's just a sequence that makes sense as opposed to this Apple Music one and Spotify. One, that he's all over the place. Where
be consistent.
Yeah, decide on what it is.
Yeah.
What
blessings? It's just talking about his general blessings.
Skip or play?
Me at that point, I was waiting for Taking It All, so I wasn't really paying that much of attention.
For life,
it's a feel-good song talking about his life since he was a kid up to now, like how his dad was broke.
Yeah.
The mom was also broke. How they had a lot of debts, but now he's okay.
Yeah.
So to the final one, Taking It All,
featuring Timmy Blanco,
part of the rap duo TNT. I was wondering, I think this song they did it long ago, because right now Timmy Blanco is in a rap duo called TNT, him and 28.
Yeah. And
it will only be right if they shared a verse or something. But I think Timmy Blanco, to me, has the best verse of all time, Kenyan. 5 a.m. in Nairobi.
5 a.m. in Nairobi.
5 a.m. in Nairobi. Timmy Blanco has the best verse ever in Kenya. So
debatable, but okay.
To me,
I see why.
To me,
I see why.
So Calligraph, big up to you for putting Timmy Blanco on. Although Timmy Blanco's style is way different
from him.
Yeah.
Did they merge how you were expecting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So the general.
It's like a YG stroke Busta Rhymes. YG being Timmy Blanco and Calligraph being Busta Rhymes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the final thoughts on the album.
Final thoughts. This is something good for the hip hop community.
Is it his debut album?
Yeah.
He has other albums on Spotify.
Those are not albums.
They're compilation tapes.
Those are not albums.
So this is
those are like I Saw Mazishi. That's a song. And it's put as an album. I don't know why. I don't know what. I can't remember. But this is safe to say his first album.
Yeah. Or his first commercial release.
Okay, yeah.
Let's say that. So final thoughts.
Probably he has tapes on tapes. Yeah. Final thoughts. I think this is you've done something good for the hip hop community in Kenya.
Yeah.
This will set the pace.
True.
Octos released an album. You released an album. You two are the leaders right now.
Yeah.
So we're waiting to see other.
Who else can we expect an album from?
Maybe Kaka. Why are you shrugging off Kaka like that?
I have never liked the way he raps.
It's okay, but
His style. So
he's consistent in whatever he does.
Yeah, true.
So if you continue doing that, it will show that Kenyan artists need to do more albums.
Yeah, that
Not singles. I don't want to hear singles.
Yeah, nah.
You're thinking of the next hit.
Give us a body of work.
Yes.
We can view your vulnerability, you can tell us stories, you can show a side of you that we've never seen. Now singles, you just want them to succeed.
So Kali, keep it up. Especially get connected to this international artist. I don't know how he pulled it, but he did.
And he's not cooperation.
And he's not linked like to some Sony deal or what. It's his name by himself, or maybe the connections he's made. So
YC,
keep it up.
Mr. Easy.
You've clearly set the pace for the Kenyan industry.
The rappers.
Yeah.
I think the albums, from a technical standpoint, it sounds good. And it, comparing to the other Kenyan hip-hop album I have listened to this year, it feels much smoother in terms of the music, in terms of how the music is flowing, even the content. And I appreciate Calligraph for putting out such broad content that we can listen to. Not just you being in the club, not you just being the OG. Yeah, you're telling us how you got your heart broken, how you I don't know how you were born, the blessings you're expecting. You're giving us your testimony and all that, and you want to make babies. It's a whole lot of shit that is quite impressive right now from a rapper, especially a Kenyan one. What would you rate the album out of 10?
Out of 10, 7.
I think I would say 6. It's too long. That's why. 6 out of 10 because
me 7 because of the features and his delivery, and he's allowed fans to see a part of him that we never knew. Calligraph maybe cries, or maybe he was heartbroken,
do cry,
or maybe you see all these things, all these emotions are captured in the album. So
I feel like if it would have been maybe 12 or 13 songs, it would have been better, but 17, that's a lot. That's why I think it's like that. Now on to the
next topic.
Yes. So did you see P-Unit's new song? Apparently they are making a comeback.
Kujichocha. The song is called Kujichocha. As in, I was scrolling through my YouTube page, and not channel page. Homepage. And I see Jichocha by P-Unit. So first things first that comes to my mind, this is clickbait. Normally, like, Kenyans know how to.
Kenyan YouTube is crazy. Kwanza this,
so I click
the political shit.
Yeah. Ati what Raila says to Uhuru. Clickbait. 200,000 views. And that guy has a lot of Google AdSense money.
Okay. Shout
so
out
anyway, so I click on it. I see posted by P-Unit. I'm like, wow, okay, this is something.
Yeah.
I click on it. I see the 3 Musketeers. In action.
Yeah.
Well, I was happy. Let me just say that.
But
I was happy.
It is produced by the leading producer in Kenya at the moment. One of the leading producers in Kenya at the moment.
The stakeholder.
The one who is holding the mainstream sound at the moment.
Magic's Anger.
Magic's Anger on the beat. He produced the song. And that got me thinking, these artists who take a break and want to make a comeback.
What's the formula?
Formula
is simple. Have money.
1.
Once you have money, have a formula. You just can't have money and that's it.
You can just have money and that's it.
No, you need to have a formula.
If you have money, you can put that song.
If you don't have a formula, you won't know who to work with.
Okay. Yeah.
You won't know who to go to. You'll just you won't know which style to use.
That's true.
So you just it's you and your money.
For me,
and money is pieces of paper.
Yeah. For me, it's like, do a song that is currently relevant. Like, fit into the sound that's there, or try to change the sound that you've been doing to fit to the times that have been there, that are currently there. Even look at who this J. Cole. He has been doing his thing, and then on this new album, all of a sudden he has trap like beats. I wouldn't say they're trap beats, but they are trap like beats, meaning he understands that this is the sound that's there right now. So P-Unit recognizing that there is a sound that is currently being used, and it's the sound that's hitting. They go to the top producer, the ambassador of that sound, Magic's Anger, to produce the song. And what do you think of the song, the P-Unit song?
I like it.
And also now again,
I like Frasha's verse on it. And the video too.
Hey, the video is dope.
The video is clear.
The video,
the aerial shots, everything is dope about it.
But you know, the thing is, the comebacks are mostly done by groups. And we've seen a group in Kenya try to make a comeback for the past 2 years, failing at every step of the way.
Which is?
One Camp Mula, one of the most successful groups there has been in Kenya.
You know, when you're coming back, you have to come back together, not when you're half.
They're doing
three-quarter.
I think they did such a shambolic job in their comeback, or whichever comeback they have been trying to make, because now they have been reduced to performing artists. We don't hear new songs. Not reduced. Okay, they have turned into performing artists.
Yeah,
they have turned into performing artists.
Kamula, you know them. They fooled the fans. Me personally, I was a Camp Mula fan. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, I'm seeing them saying they are going to come back together and make music. Mm-hmm. So they do this promo on IG. After techno, they take photos in the studio. They're thinking they have fire.
Yeah.
This is fire coming. And then they release some track. That sounds, I don't know how.
And it's not even all of them.
You guys, if it's splitting, it's splitting.
But do your thing. The thing is, all of them, now the most impressive thing is that all of them are doing, or some of them are doing things on their own. The Tayo Tripa has a new song out for like SoundCloud release.
When was this?
Like, when I had it like last month, and it was saying a week ago. So it's a new song.
Tayo Tripa, the one who retired.
He retired?
Apparently, after Boiler Room.
What?
After Boiler Room, he said he's retired from the music scene.
Completely?
Yeah.
He was a DJ. Okay, he's a DJ.
Okay, I don't really understand maybe it's personal
reasons.
Mm-hmm. But you guys, if it's coming back, do with an album. Come back with an album, you guys.
3 days ago,
Funky Town was...
Barak Jacuzzi has a song with Karun. I'm seeing Karun on SoundCloud features. Meaning Karun is all over the place.
The problem is, we can't limit them to doing jobs outside Camp Mula.
No, I'm saying all of them are doing their own thing, but as a group, the group is quite incoherent. You really don't know what is going on with the group, which is bad for them, for their fans and for their music career. But anyway, if you're doing a comeback, don't be like Camp Mula, man. Just come back together.
At least you know what not to do
as a group. Yeah. Because that's the one.
Come back like Nyashinsky.
Nyashinsky made a successful comeback.
Come back like Nyashinsky.
He
rattle the
industry
right now. Yeah. Chokoza watu. Like, ask questions. Like he was asking, how can a Kenyan open for a Niger? Niger night Nairobi.
And then
how
a Kenyan is opening for a Nigerian? And he told you niggas.
But the funny thing, he opened for Jidena, and Jidena is Nigerian.
Oh, but it's from America though. Based in America.
But look at that irony.
But maybe he got a bag.
Not about.
But even Nyashinsky, there was a time he was complaining that he didn't get paid as much as Wizkid for one of those. When Wizkid had become a frequent.
I know people are gonna talk shit, smack about that, but I know why Kenyans. I get the perspective he was taking from about payments and all, how Kenyans we don't appreciate really, because booking techno, let's say 9 million total cost. Mm-hmm. And he probably is getting maybe 800 or 1 million.
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah. But it's because, Nyashinsky, let's not even say Nyashinsky.
This Kenyan artist.
Let's say artist X. We just call artist X will not invest back in his music.
True.
We won't see videos shot, I don't know from where.
Yeah.
Or we just see this video, we say, wow. This
is a dope video.
Unless it's Sauti Sol. Those are the people who'll go all out. Like
the new unit video.
Okay, that one hasn't gone all out. Because if you want to know high production, you look at the camera they're using, the number of people on set, the storytelling ability, the locations, especially locations.
That the video was shot in Diani and
Kiambu, Diani, and Nairobi.
Yeah.
Okay, that one, the quality was perfect. Yeah. But there's a difference. You'll know a difference from a video shot in Miami. I'm not saying all of them should go to Miami.
Yeah.
That's some diamond budget.
And Octo.
Yeah, that's some diamond Octo budget. Yeah. But people should see.
Wait, let me ask, where was the African Star video shot?
Is it Nigeria?
I don't know. And the Melanin
was shot in Mombasa, if I'm not wrong. Yeah.
It was shot in Kenya?
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive. Even Pato Ranking came to shoot the video here?
Yeah.
Damn. And the Tiwa Savage one?
That one on Nigeria.
Like, all those
and
places, they look the
calligraph
same.
One was shot in Kenya.
Alchemist.
Yeah, locally. So, what I'm saying is, even the camera talks a lot.
Yeah.
The type of camera, the type of director you're using.
The director especially.
Yeah.
Even because the previous Sauti Sol songs that we've seen are just like high-end directors. Sisan, Nate Thomas.
Yeah.
Which is dope. So back to artists getting paid the same as foreign acts. I think even because maybe the value of that artist even outside Kenya is maybe not that high. Like if an artist here can get $1 million, they can maybe just source 1.2 or 1.3 from Uganda or Tanzania. Not such a huge difference. But once you're hot outside, like, do you think booking Wizkid right now in Nigeria is like something cheap? You have to pay him a lot because he's doing his own thing. So you guys invest in your music and invest back in your music.
Because what people have usually have the one hit or two hits, and then they go collect the monies, and then that monies it doesn't come back to the craft.
Yeah, you just buy Benzes and
it doesn't. Hata kama ni kubuy Benz ni sawa, buy, but jua
your Benz utaitumia kwa video.
As in one or another, it will go back to your craft.
Yeah,
it will go back to your craft.
It has the money that you get has to.
Usinunue shamba.
Unless that shamba you're building a studio on it. That's the only time buying a shamba makes sense.
Yeah.
So when you're making a comeback, you guys, look for money if you're
source
money. Know who to work with, know what song to do that will pop.
Have a formula.
Now, before we recorded this episode, we listened to a lot of Kenyan music, and we noticed one thing. All songs are either have a similar sound. Magic Senga. I think Magic Senga and Jegede are the gatekeepers of the Kenyan sound at the moment.
And now they have disciples.
Very many other disciples.
Jack on the beat.
No way, but Jack is an OG.
He kind of copies that style.
Bazokizo, is it similar to...
No, not anything? That one. Mm-hmm. His other songs, I can't pinpoint which one, but...
The ones he's done later on.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So, okay, this story ya kukopiana ni sawa. It's good to get inspiration from people, but don't overdo it. Imesaturate market sana.
I'm telling you, listen to Kasayole and listen to 2 months later, Timothy that releases now another song called Magaldem or some shit like that. Magic Senga. Same shit. Even the comments, there was a nigga was like, yo, you niggas need to change your beats. Like, you're using the same chords, you're using the same everything. Like, just switch it up. Come on. As in, stop giving us the same thing. There are very many producers who you can work with, whose sounds are dope. But nobody wants to do that. So, you do your thing. But the state of the industry is that the mainstream sound sounds the same. The mainstream sound is the same. Shout out to Magic Senga and Jegede being the gatekeepers of the sound. What about the videos?
The videos I've seen as an acute rise in the quality
in especially the cameras they're using,
Yeah.
the models,
Even the production
the makeup,
value that goes into videos nowadays is quite high.
as in everything. Production value is everything that entails production.
Yeah.
That's the artists, the makeup, the locations. That's all production value. So I've seen an acute rise in that. Although I don't like.
Except-
we need more video. Have you noticed there are so many photographers?
Very many.
If you go to a gig,
Hey,
photographers are swarming
more
everywhere.
than the revelers.
Yeah, they're swarming. We need more videographers.
Please.
We need more script writers. We need cinematographers.
Yeah.
All these are different people.
Because even if you look at Kenyan movies, even like director of photography, you'll probably see the same name in like 4 or 5 movies. The director is probably Tosh Gitonga. The top movies, there are other directors, but the ones that make it is just,
we need more directors
yeah.
who are creative.
Because I think the creativity in videos in Kenya is subpar.
And it's not like we lack locations.
We have some of the dopest locations
Yeah.
around, but you know, if you try to go to these locations, Marao, Uncle Ezekiel is there. Marao, City Council. A lot of fuckery that goes on that maybe even out, but maybe you guys go shoot your videos outside Nairobi, because outside Nairobi, if you go to the rural areas and you go to a river that's dope and you have a drone, nobody will follow you there, and you can shoot like such a dope video, and you can tell such an awesome story from such things.
Yeah.
Like the video we saw for this song, one of the many versions of of Lamba Lolo. One of the many versions. One of those videos was like, it's like,
Shot outside someone's crib.
yeah, and it's 2 steps removed from how videos are shot in Kenya. Like, all they lacked was money. But if they had money, they would have just hired a studio and done the same shit in the studio. Meaning, it's like we don't put so much time into the creativity of the nini, of music.
The types of shots,
Yeah.
the movements behind the camera.
Fade in, like,
Yeah.
wide angles. As in, nobody thinks of like, yo, get in the fucking studio. Even this Kiid's album, this Kiid's song that has such a dope album, but it's still a studio thing. I think it's also another thing that these niggas need to stop doing. Stop shooting your videos in studios. Go outside. There are so many locations that you guys can utilize and exploit that will be so dope. You guys, the state of the industry. It looks good. It's on the rise, but we need to do more. We can definitely do more as a country. Random shit to talk about.
Random shit. Not World Cup.
Oh yeah. The World Cup. Who are you supporting?
Personally, Harambee Star, Real Madrid.
No, but seriously.
No, imagine I haven't decided.
Why haven't you decided?
I want to go with Germany,
Uh-huh.
but I was with Germany last time they won. And
There's no thrill.
there's no thrill. I want to go with Spain, but nah.
Get onto the Brazil hype.
I want to get Brazil, but I don't like where many people are. So I am opting for either Belgium
You niggas in Belgium.
or England.
England now, that's a sure hapo umeuma nje design.
Yeah, you just say that.
There was this meme where guys were the England pilot was like, "Yo guys, should I keep the engine on?"
Keep the engines running. If England lands in Russia, don't switch off the plane. Those niggas aren't staying there for long. They'll be back in a minute. Even as in, okay, I personally am supporting France. That's the team that I go with every World Cup. If France gets eliminated, now we'll view options. After France, I think I'll go with
My team, if it gets eliminated, that's it.
Yeah,
I'm never
we'll know where to jump the bandwagon. But the team that I always support is France.
I like supporting the underdogs, even Arsenal. I like supporting because the thrill with underdogs when they win.
Hey,
I will never keep quiet.
But is there any African country that you're saying? Okay, what African
Senegal,
Egypt,
the problem with Africans, I don't know.
Nigeria.
We get juju.
The only juju that's there right now is money. That's the only juju that
I don't know, but Europeans are they know those guys have been playing all their life, man.
And they've been playing, and also another thing is they have such strong national leagues that
it's like, a culture there.
Yeah, like,
yeah, it's just a career.
Hey, maze, upper you just wake up, you're called from, but it's been getting better, but I don't know. I don't
know what's the problem with African teams by the
in the World Cup.
Yeah,
I think it's like
because some players from Africa get to the European leagues.
Yeah,
they play really well, but as a team now.
But that's as a team you're playing with local players. You're not playing like now Mo Salah.
So you're saying there's no challenge?
No, I'm saying
locally.
Like Mo Salah might be one of like 4 or 5 players who play abroad from the Egypt national team. I don't know this. I'm just saying. But now if you look at Spain,
everyone on the team plays for a professional football team.
Yeah, you see something like that.
Yeah.
So you find that you're playing at a higher standard that as compared to your teammates. So everyone is hyping you. Hey, Mo Salah, Sadio Mane, who else?
Every girl is gonna support Egypt because of Mo Salah.
No, every girl supporting Real Madrid
or Brazil. Every girl is supporting Brazil, either Spain, Portugal. Brazil.
Yeah, Portugal, and they have to ask, but what country does Cristiano play for? That one. That's the one you're supporting.
Which one does Neymar?
That one. Yeah, it's but this World Cup hype is real. I'm looking forward to this month. The next 30 days. The World Cup is starting today. This episode drops on Thursday, and that's when the World Cup is starting. So you guys, what song do you have to play today?
Today I don't have any song. Maybe just the Jason Derulo Cassper Nyovest track for World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
Colors.
Wait, but there are 2 versions, right?
Colors.
For Colors.
Yeah, there's the one with Diamond. Version. There's the one with Jason.
The one with Diamond?
Yeah. There's Colors for Diamond.
Really?
Diamond Platinum.
How is it?
Platinums. It's the way Platinums is. I can't sing it, but it's that way.
Shit. Speaking of random shit, today I listened to a lot of Ugandan songs.
Mm-hmm.
And Ugandan music is dope. All of it is like towards the, what is it called? The dancehall genre.
Yeah.
And those songs are lit.
I know one that featured Conscience.
Which one?
Who's
the artist?
Yori 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 yo. You've heard that song? Yori yori. It's called Yori 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 yo.
Uganda.
No. I don't know the song of that, but that song is so dancehall vibes.
Mm-hmm.
When you hear it, you'll feel it like it's from Jamaica, but it's from UG. That guy is popping. Even Conscience jumped on his.
There's this artist from
on his track.
I don't know. I've forgotten the name, but I listened to 2 of his songs. Oh, there's this girl called Vinka. What is it? Is it Vinka? Let me not get it wrong, but
Uganda is popping.
Uganda's music scene is. I was actually so impressed, and their videos are actually like they're somehow better than ours.
Really?
Yeah. I was actually so surprised.
Personally, Bebe Cool is from Uganda.
Yeah, he is.
I've met Bebe Cool, and that's the coolest nigga ever.
That's why his name is Bebe Cool.
That guy is too cool. First of all, he has a watch that's too cool, like it's icy.
It's iced out.
It's icy. And he's so calm and collected, and he's too cool, man. So I've not really investigated the
Ugandan music.
Yeah,
you should do so. Like I was actually quite impressed that our neighbors are doing things that. But now it's kind of like the same that we said with Kenya. The whole industry the sound is the same, but not for Ugandans is because they are doing it in their native language, which is Luganda, which is so cool. So you said you don't have a song to play, or you're playing the Cassper song,
the Colors
featuring Cassper Nyovest. So this is Jason Derulo for the World Cup anthem. I don't think we'll play the whole of it we'll just play Casper's verse.
Yeah.
YouTube copyright infringement and shit. Okay, wait. Let's play your song first. So this is Colors featuring Jason Derulo featuring Cassper Nyovest. Colors for the World Cup, the official Coca-Cola World Cup anthem.
Hands up for your colors.
Is that the best? Is that the best?
Yeah, we give it everything from a get-go. You can feel the ambiance, it's so wet-to. Even when you call, it be echo. Same spirit from us until it fetto. Everybody got their hands up for the end down. Chino shine for the hey, I'm busy taking off on my wish list. This is everything we predicted. History in the making, this what this is. I believe everybody make a difference. Came a long way, check the distance.
Look how far we come now. There's beauty in our
So that was Colors, Jason Derulo and Cassper Nyovest for the World Cup. My song is OCG off the album Family Fabric featuring Zench Kiid. The song is called Pengs in the City.
Hey yo, young Goldie, what you saying?
Pengs in the city, we got pengs in the city. If you peng in the city, then raise your hands with me. We got pengs in the pengs in the city. If you peng in the city, then raise your hands with me.
How we dress to impress?
Hey.
wake up just to flex. Kenyan girls are the best, just check out how they dress. How we dress to finesse. Wake up just to flex. Kenyan girls are the best, just check out how they dress. Nairobi born and raised, Mali's like a maze, smoking purple haze. When my beat drop, all my niggas are amazed. They praise my beats are hotter than the sun rays. They ask me how I make my beats, I tell them 40 different ways. Hey, shorty say she bang, I told her damn I'm paying as well. So I asked her for her number and she put it in my cell. 2 weeks later, I'm outside her house, so I rang the bell. Came out naked and said, this is what happens when two pengs end. Yeah, I like the pengs, yeah, I like the pengs.
So that was Pengs in the City featuring OCG featuring Zench Kiid off the Family Fabric album. All music played. You'll find the link below. And now, as we finish, hey, thank you guys for listening to the show. We've promised you guys videos for forever. Pepper, what do you have to tell the people?
They're coming. They're coming.
But now you won't
It's
even,
on the way.
you won't even believe.
Don't fret.
Don't even stress. Like
Don't
the
fret.
videos will start dropping very soon.
When they start, they started.
They've started. So you guys, thank you for listening.
When they
Subscribe.
start,
Yeah.
they've started.
Every week we're adding platforms that you can listen to the podcast on. I don't think we'll ever exhaust the platforms that you can listen to the podcast on, but the availability of on all platforms is important for people who want to listen on any platform. So thank you guys for listening to the show. We'll see you guys next week. Have a good week, a fruitful week, and hope that your team wins the World Cup. Thank you. Bye.